What's up, everybody? BlueGabe. It's not lobster season, and I'm used to being in the Keys during lobster season, but what it is spider crab season. These are these huge, gnarly crabs that I didn't even know were edible until just a couple years ago. We've got about a 5-mile run. We'll see y'all there. See that coral head? See that dab of orange? That's where I'm gonna start my search for spider crabs, and then we're gonna work our way that way. It's crazy windy. This whole trip's gonna be windy. Y'all are just gonna have to deal with it. So I'm getting in.
Just like us. Look at them flipper floppers. So what are you putting in your mask?
Spit. Spit works best, especially when you have a good mask like this Rife yellow lens.
Oh, the hat's coming off.
How bad do these spider crabs bite?
I don't know. I've never been picked by one. I caught a massive one with Nick Stanzik last year and ate it. Have you ever eaten one?
Nope. So I found this particular coral head about 5 years ago. Brad Gibson, G3 Outfitters, him and his wife were dragging right over there, and I wanted to go around them, and I saw the boat getting ready to go over the sand. I'm like, oh, come on, stay in the green, because that's where all the coral heads are. They drug me over this coral head. I looked in it. I didn't initially see any lobster until I stuck my arm in there. I pulled 36 keepers out of this coral head right there.
Jesus, that's, oh my gosh. I wish you had filmed back then.
I do. I'm gonna show you a clip of my son, Jake, who's now 11. He was 5. Watch him pull his bag of lobster out. Right out there in the sand?
I don't know. Not sure what I'm looking at here. A stingray? A fish?
A Goliath.
Oh, for real?
Babe.
Yeah?
There's a big spider crab in there with him, and he's gonna bite the heck out of me when I try to catch it.
Oh no. Things just got interesting. Oh boy. Come on. Dun dun dun. Good job.
One down.
It took you 7 dives. Hi. You just hang out right there, alrighty? Be good. Be good boy.
So I'm using my GPS to pull up on these spots, and as soon as I get close, all I gotta do is hit that anchor button, like right now. As soon as it shows it's anchoring, I don't have to worry about the boat no more. There's the coral hair.
jumped in for the second time. I'm staying back, eating some carrots. He did not bring the GoPro this time, so it probably means he's gonna see something cool or catch something cool. All right, so we have the autopilot engaged on the trolling motor. Gabe shouted, throw him a spear gun. I went over to him, gave him a spear gun, and he just dove down. I don't know if you guys can see his bright bathing suit. What?
Here he is, 24 1/4, completely legal black grouper in 8 foot of water. All right, well, yesterday it got a little bit too rough and a little bit too dark before we got the amount of crabs that I actually wanted to eat in this video. There's a bunch of us, and I actually picked up some new crew members today. Look at this. We got Taylor, Waylon, Jake, and Luke. So one more thing before we get in. I don't know if you've been watching Kelly's videos or heard me talk about our new cooler sponsor. Gator Coolers got our coolers down to us. Actually, Waylon and Taylor's mom brought them down here for us, and they are amazing. Kelly got a teal or like a seafoam green one with her logo on the lid. It's a 70 quart with tires, which is awesome. And then I got a 110 with the most beautiful picture ever of my kids and myself in one of my last thumbnails in one of my videos. It's such a nice cooler. And they also have cutting boards, which also act as dividers in the cooler. So Gator coolers are amazing. A lot of my friends have been using them, and we both now have a promo code to where if you want to buy a Gator cooler, you'll save 10%. It's Island Key and BlueGabe. I will show you more of the inside of the cooler when we get in. Right now though, we're getting in to get some spider crabs. They actually live up underneath these coral heads and the ledges, and you just got to reach in there and grab them. You're gonna get bit, but you just got to reach in and grab them.
Gabe's getting the boys ready to get in the water. They've been anxious to get in, but I'm gonna get in and look around.
I'm almost out of breath.
Big old bigot.
Oh, he took some work. The biggest hermit crab. No, he might pinch you. Isn't he huge?
We just found the world's largest hermit crab.
He's huge.
Yeah, he's huge.
They're not the biggest in the world, but they're going to eat good.
Jesus.
Just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Who's ready to eat some spider crabs? Now, I euthanized them in fresh, cold water. Normally I would steam them, but I didn't know I was going to be doing this type of video. We figured I legit came to the Keys to go deep dropping and dolphin fishing, spawning mangroves offshore. I didn't know I was going to be doing a spider crab video. That's a honker right there.
Oh my gosh, that thing's massive.
Or I would have brought my big tall can cooker pot. But we're gonna make do with what we've got, just like we've done with the weather the entire time we've been here. Luke is really impressing me this trip. Like, he's came out of his shell big time. He's swimming and snorkeling like crazy. He's mangrove fishing, that's what we did today.
Luke, what'd you just catch?
A vampire fish.
Oh yeah?
We went mangrove snapper fishing, tons of sharks and not huge, but really nice sized mangroves. And he just sits up in the front now with his own rod. You'll hear him occasionally scream that he's getting pulled over. But his snorkeling is really, really impressing me. Y'all already know I had to go buy me some of those Key West pinks.
A lot of scrimp.
Oh, I'm gonna eat like a king. We've done all kinds of stuff since we've been here. I mean, we've had to make the best of the weather that we've had. I've never been anywhere in the wind blow consistently 18 to 20 miles an hour, not gusting, just straight blowing, and it's not stopped for 6 days. Luckily, the first day I took the kids dolphin fishing, because other than that, all we've been able to do is go in the backcountry. But like you saw in this video, I shot a nice black grouper. He wasn't huge by any means, but that's our favorite kind to eat. Look at the fish though.
That's all black.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're doing pretty well. We've got a cooler or a freezer full of fish, and if you need a good vacuum sealer, we have one. And hopefully, if you've been following me for long, you already know that, babe. The fly is back. Oh my gosh, this blowfly is massive.
Get it.
Oh, I missed him
You
again.
missed him. He's over there.
Where's he at?
He's right there. Right there. Get him. On the wall. Yeah.
Oh gosh!
He's always in the kids' room.
Ah,
Oh.
in the bathroom.
No way.
Ah, oh! I got him. I don't know where he went, but I got him.
You talk about your hair.
What about it? My fingers are wrecked. I don't know if you'll have seen it yet in a video, but a shark got me. Destroyed my finger. Kelly stabbed herself today.
Pretty bad.
Have we showed him the cooler? Yeah, I think we showed him a little bit. You guys, the most amazing thing ever was our new coolers. One of the coolest things, and what attracted to me to Gator coolers, were these awesome little handles. They're alligators. This is my 110, and it's got another divider somewhere. You can pull the dividers out, and they're also cutting boards.
That way you don't ruin your pretty sea deck.
Yeah, they hold ice like really well now that we've had them for 4 days, and Kelly's has been out in the boat. But he puts this sea deck material, and he can put any kind of picture, any kind of design, logo, anything you want on there. That's a thumbnail from a video I did, I don't know, a month ago. It doesn't get any more realistic than that. And now we both have promo codes, both Kelly and I. It'll be in the link in the description below. Limited lifetime warranty, valve. So Anybody that's had a Yeti or some of them other ones, you know when you slam them shut, it's hard to open them. Has a relief valve, stainless steel bottle opener for those of y'all that drink beer. One piece leak proof rugged drain plug. It's in the back. It's got tires, which I wasn't really big on the tires until I started moving these coolers around. And then I'm like, that's why they put tires on them.
Yes.
I really hope all of y'all have been enjoying our videos. Sometimes I do full-fledged catch, clean, and cook. Sometimes we hunt. Sometimes we fish. I've had people ask me, why do I do certain videos where I'll start off in the kitchen and then bounce back and forth? Well, reason being, when the wind's howling and it's hard or it's raining, we don't always have good quality footage on the boat or whatever it is we're doing. So we'll film it and then I'll lay it over, and that's why I start in the kitchen. But we're gonna give these crabs about 15 more minutes. Look at my hands though.
When aren't they like that?
Yeah, they're just destroyed. Show them your stab wound. Talking trash.
I can't. This hand is so messed up. It's got a shark bite. It's got a deep cut from when I was cleaning a deer.
Show them the full shark. So shark bite. This was Mississippi when she tried to cut her finger off, and then now that's a new stab wound.
Literally a stab. I mean, this much of the tip of the Danko went straight. I barely even touched my thumb and just went so sharp.
Yeah, we're nothing fancy. This is just our real life. You get to watch it. We're just normal people. We're in a normal Airbnb that anybody can do. Down here having the time of our life. Our next trip though, y'all can see some insanely good videos. So they've been boiling for about, I don't know, 10 minutes. I just want to make sure the bodies get cooked thoroughly. I can't find this guy a home in there.
They're pretty packed tight in there.
Yeah. I can remember catching him. Remember, that's the one Luke toted around the first day.
Aww. No fear.
Yeah, now I would have caught a lot bigger crabs if I could have got to a certain area that I know they live, but it was just too rough. So it's actually taken us 3 days and maybe an hour each day of going to different places, and you hand them to Luke and he grabs it and he'll just swim around with it.
For an hour he swam around with it.
Luke is coming out of his shell something. When that boy is 10, 15 years old, nobody's going to be able to keep up with him. I promise you. So one thing that I noticed with kids with YouTube and even an adult, so by watching our videos and all the other YouTubers, you get to see what we use, what bait, what rods, where we go, but there's so many things that I can't teach you by you watching me, like just thousands of little things that are so important. And if you're watching this and you're learning through the process of watching us on YouTube, you got to realize that it's just because you can see what line and what rod and what dive gear that we use don't mean that you can do it. You really got to dig in and figure out details and currents and winds and locations and when it blows. Kelly will tell you she's not been doing it her whole life, and there's so many times where I'll make a turn and I'll go do something else and she's trying to figure out why, and it's just because I've been doing it for so long, I know how to make those adjustments. But that doesn't mean we always get them, because we go a lot and don't get them as well. That's not a very big pot of crabs, and it took me 3 tries to get them. So if you're wondering why the water is red, I put about a half a can of Old Bay in there. I think they're done though. If I was steaming them, I would know if they were done, but since I'm boiling them, I'm not sure, but I'm about 98% sure they are. My fingers are so sensitive right now, it's insane. He just took him a nice little swim in some butter. You think that's gonna be hot? Oh man.
Do they devein these?
I did.
Oh good.
Some of them, not all of them.
Oh.
I did my half. So we just reused our watermelon bowl. This is a cool trick if you're cleaning crabs inside. Put a strainer there. All right, I can't ever wait. Like, I'm so hungry right now. These bad boys.
Whoa.
Now this is why I put it over the strainer. Nothing that you don't want to go down the sink will. Look at, there's actually a lot of meat in there. Take the gills off. The pressure in this house is insane. Pretty much for those of y'all that cooked other crabs, it's the same thing. We're actually going to take a bunch of these down to the pool because our new friends. We met the nicest family down here from South Carolina. We actually spent the whole day with them. Just such cool people.
It's a nice claw.
Let me come over here where the butter is though. This is my first time ever trying it. That's just easy.
I was like,
Kelly's like, wait,
swallowed?
what? Actually really good. This is my favorite thing, and especially my dad. We'll bust it all open.
Yeah.
Put a bunch of it in the butter and eat it. Here goes nothing. Y'all, my hands. Can I repeat that my hands hurt really bad and that water that just spilled on them was super hot? Like my dad and I will sit here and pick meat like this and fill it in that bowl and then eat it like cereal. Probably not the healthiest thing, but look at this big old chunk about to come up out of there.
Oh, it's like stone crab.
Ba-doom. The mud crabs in Jamaica, or whatever you call them, the blue crabs in Jamaica were a lot like that. Take off that little fatty piece. Man.
Can you compare it to another crab?
It tastes like blue crab, but you get more of the meat. I don't like blue crabs that much because it's such a pain in the butt to eat them. But that didn't taste like stone crab to me. It tasted just like blue crab, but with a lot more meat. Mm. Look at that. We need to sit here and have a feast, but we got to go down to the pool, get the kids. It's funny because there's a hot tub down there, and you have to be just like blue crab.
Yeah.
Equally as good, if not better.
I think when I tried it, I never had blue crab until I met you.
That tastes just like really good blue crab. So anyhow, there's a hot tub down there, and you have to be 18 years or older to get in the hot tub. Well, Luke walks up and is like, I'm 25. Jake's like, I'm 21. Hunter said, I'm 22. They all went right in the hot tub, then got run off. And it reminded me of the movie The Sandlot. They all come running. We got kicked out. And boom, jumped in the pool. So it's been an amazing vacation. We have one more good video coming. I don't think, though, that I'm going to post it in order because I need a video to go up while we're on our next vacation. So thanks for watching this video. Just typical day with BlueGabe and Kelly Young. Right now, though, like Jake always says, it's time to get up out of here and get the heck out of shape.